Alright, the first thing I'm going to have you guys do is delete this toolpath that we have. Alright, so if you have one on there, you can just select it and you should be able to delete it and it's gone. The next thing I want to do is, some of you may have the wrong machine selected, so I want to make sure everyone's got the right machine. And you should go to Mill, and you should say CNC Machines, and it should say ShopBot. Is everybody with me? Yes? In the front row? Alright, select that again, and it's going to put a second machine group up here, and that's just fine. I want you to go down here now, and we're going to reset up the stock to make sure everybody has this correct. So go to Stock Setup. The first thing we're going to do is put our origin back at the lower left-hand corner. Our Y dimension is 4. Our X dimension is 16, and our Z dimension is 2. We have to hit the Display Screen button. So if we hit OK now, we should have a red box that encompasses our airfoil. I'm just going to take a quick peek from the top, from the front, and from the right side to make sure that my wing is in the right place. Now, in looking at this, I think we got an issue here where the wing is not in the box properly. So I've got to move mine, and don't know why that happened. But I've got to move it to the left, and I got to figure out how much I need to move it. So, does anybody else have this issue?
I do. Yeah, I thought the song was supposed to be 5.
Oh, the box is 5. All right. Thank you. That was my mistake. That's why. Thank you for that correction. So we'll make the box to 5. That may have been your problem. Let's see if it looks like it's centered now. Ah, very nice. Alright, thank you for that correction. So we're going to go back to the isometric view right now, and we're going to go start our toolpath. We're going to go to Toolpaths, Surface Finish Scallop. Right there. Go ahead and select the green check, and go ahead and select the green check again. It's asking us to select the drive surface. We're going to select right here where we get the main portion of the airfoil. Hit enter. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to this option of containment. Now this is a little bit tricky, so you want to pay close attention. Select containment. We're going to leave it on 3D, and we're going to make sure that we select, I'm going to select the inner line here, and I'm going to get an arrow. And once I get that arrow, I'm going to need to follow that arrow around. So I'm now going to select the next point, which should be this point, and finally my return. I've got a completely enclosed boundary. I'm going to hit check, and then I'm going to set starting point, and I'm going to pick the middle of my airfoil this time and hit OK. Now if you remember, we selected an end mill that was a 1/2 inch ball end mill, and then we set some speeds and feeds for that ball end mill, and I can't remember what we had. I'm going to say 80 for the feed rate, and I'm going to say 12,000 for the RPM. Everybody with me? We're going to go to surface parameters, finish scallop parameters. The maximum step over is going to be 0.125. This is really important. Alright, 0.125. We should be, I think we're good to go. So we've got 80 for our feed rate, 12,000. We can take our plunge rate up to 30. Let's see what we get. Now if you notice, this toolpath is inside, well inside the block of our foam, and it's inside the block of our 3D model from Inventor. We should be good to go. I'm going to preview this toolpath right now, and still starting from the outside and working in. I may try one more change, but it is staying inside my bounding box, which is what I wanted to see. Okay, I'm going to end this